Hi everyone, and welcome to this piano tutorial. My name's Danny, and today I'm going to teach you how to play the song Always by Chris Tomlin, which is currently his latest release. So let's just jump right into it, starting with the basics. Now this song is in the key of C, and thankfully C is an easy key, but the first thing we're going to do is look at the C major scale, because that's always where we should start whenever we look at a worship song. Now this song is, like I just said, in the key of C, and there's no sharps or flats in the C major scale. So let's just take a quick look at the notes of this scale and the interval numbers as well, play through it, and then we'll look at the chords. So here's middle C on my keyboard, and the notes and interval numbers in C major are this. We have 1, which is C, 2, D, 3, E, 4, F, 5, G, 6, A, and 7, which is B. And then back to 1, which is C. All right, now with that being said, let's play through the scale together. I'm going to play one octave, hands together, and I would invite you to just go ahead and join me with this. All right, and there's our scale. And if you don't know how to play the scale, I would invite you to just go ahead and rewind that as many times as you need to and look at the fingering that I'm doing for both hands. And I would highly encourage you to play through this scale at least a couple times before you practice this song, because that way you know where you can play and where you can't play. And of course, C is easy, so you're only working with the white keys here, but it's still a great idea to play through the scale with the proper fingering. All right, now let's go ahead, dive in, and look at the chords. This song only has 4 chords in it, so it's in a simple key, and it's also a pretty simple song. So let's go ahead and just look at those chords. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play through the chords as they're written in the chorus, and I'll just play through those, and then what you can do is use those chords for the verse or the bridge or whatever part you're playing. So here we go. The first chord that we're going to look at is the 1 chord, which is C, of course, and here's what we're going to play. For the left hand, like I said, middle C is right here on my keyboard. So for the left hand, we're just going to go down here, an octave below that, and what we're going to play is C with the pinky and G with the thumb. 2 notes. And then for the right hand, what we're going to play is C with the thumb, E with the middle finger, and G with the pinky finger. So those 3 notes. So altogether, it sounds like this. And of course, you can do other things with the right hand too that sound really nice. You can go like this. You can add the D in there, and that sounds just great. So there's so many things you can do, but this is our basic C chord. One quick note is that you can also play it down here on this C, and then what you would want to play for that with the left hand would be C with the pinky, G, pointer finger, and then C with the thumb, just like that, those 3 notes. And then same notes with the right hand. That's also great if you want it to be more powerful and like full sounding, but normally I personally prefer to stay up here with the left hand. Now with that being said, let's move to the next chord, which is A minor, the 6th chord in the key of C. So with this one, the left hand, we're going to move down here, and we're going to play A, E, A. Those 3 notes. And with the right hand, we're going to play the exact same thing we just played, and that's going to be C, E, G. So altogether, that sounds like this. There's our A minor chord. Now, the next chord is going to be F, so we're going to take the left hand and we're going to move it down to here, and we're going to play F, C, F. And with the right hand, we're actually going to play pretty much the same exact thing. We're going to play C, E, G. It's a very nice sounding chord. And the reason we play this E here in the right hand is because of the vocal note that he is singing. He is singing this note over the F chord. That's just a little bit of theory. But another thing that you can also play for the F chord that sounds very good for the right hand is like this. You can play C, F, G. So those three notes right there. And altogether that sounds like this. But I would recommend that when you start this F chord, the first thing you play is like this with the right hand. Those three notes. And it also sounds really nice too, I think. And then you can alternate between this and this with the right hand. Okay, that's that. And then for the chorus, it goes back to the C chord after that one, and we already know that. So the next chord and the last one for this song is going to be G. So after we play that C chord, we're going to come down to here with the left hand, and we're going to play G, D, G. Those three notes. And with the right hand, we're going to move it down just a little bit. We're going to put our thumb on this B. So we're going to play B, and then D, G. So we move our position just a little bit there with the right hand. And all together, that sounds like this. And there's other places you can go with the right hand, of course, too. You can go. Okay, anyway. So that's that. That's our G chord. All right, and there you have it. Those are all the chords in the song Always by Chris Tomlin. And of course, it's in different orders. If you're playing the bridge, the verse, the chorus, but there you have it. Those are all the chords to play. And let me just go over a couple rhythm things if you need help with the rhythm. So first off, what you want to do when you play this song is whenever you're on any chord, I'll just show you the C chord, for example, but whenever you're on any chord, play all the notes together on the first beat. So just like that, and then do a little bit of work with the right hand, and I talk about that more in my book, which I'll give you more information about at the end of this video. But then you're going to want to do some more with your right hand, hit it all together, and then okay, so whatever you want to do with the right hand there. And then after that, you are going to want to play the notes of the left hand separately to give it, definitely, this is one helpful thing to give it a better feel for the rhythm, is to play them separately. So you play them together at first, and then separately at the end. So just to show you a basic example, you could do something like this. And that's kind of what you're looking for. So you hit it all together at first. And then the left hand, you arpeggiate the notes, or you play them separately. So I'll take one more chord real quick because I only have two notes with this C chord. If you were to play the F chord, so remember, that's our F chord, then it would be like this. Okay, so something like that. I showed you from basic to amazing right there. But that's what we're looking at. All together at first, some right hand work, and then arpeggiate the chords with the left hand. And that's how you have your rhythm. Move from chord to chord doing that, and you'll have something like this. that right there will sound really great if there's someone singing over it. All right, and there you go, my friends. That is How You Play Always by Chris Tomlin, and I really hope that this video blessed you and helped you out greatly in your worship piano journey. And I hope you have an amazing time playing this song, and of course, an amazing time worshiping our Savior, Jesus. So with that being said, I have a link in the description for this video to my book, which is called Basic to Amazing Worship Piano. And that is what it'll give you exactly. It'll give you amazing sounding worship piano wherever you're at, whether you're a beginner, an intermediate player, even if you're an advanced player, there are some great things in this book for you. So let me just tell you real quickly what it's about. First off, it'll tell you about the left hand, what you can play with the left hand and what you can't play. That sounds really good and that doesn't sound really good to avoid. And then what it'll tell you, the second key is how to play the right hand chords, and a good way to do that, and I think the best, most efficient, and best sounding way to do that. And then how to put them together in a way that sounds awesome. And then the third thing that it gives you in the book is an amazing system for improv that not very many people know about, that hardly anyone knows about actually, and it's fail-proof. It sounds great. You can have endless possibilities with it, and it's just been a huge thing for me that I think about in my playing constantly. So I think that book will greatly bless you wherever you're at in your journey. So again, I'd invite you to check that out. There's a link in the description for this video. And so I do hope that if you end up buying that book, that it's an amazing tool for you in your journey. So again, thank you so much for watching this video, and much love and blessings.